Okay, awesome. We are live for the Manchester City, or not Manchester City, sorry, Leicester City versus Manchester United FA Cup quarterfinal. It is going to be a fantastic. And for anyone who is watching this as a pre-recorded video and not live, I do live watch-alongs at least once to twice a week. I do try that. So if you do want to join me live next time, if you've missed this time, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification to be notified when I do go live. But I'm currently just watching the last 5 minutes of the West Ham United Arsenal game. 3-3 draw. Jesse Lingard once again has done it again in just a year. It is good to see you and me ready. What are your predictions? Obviously, I've got the teams in front of me. I'll announce once this game is done. But it's going to be very, very exciting. For me personally, my prediction, I want to say 2-1 to Manchester United. I think it is going to be a tight contest. But anything can happen. I think Dean Henderson's been very, very impressive for Manchester United so far this season. A very good replacement for David De Gea, which once again proved maybe Dean Henderson is the perfect replacement for De Gea once he leaves. But interesting looking at this, West Ham United versus Arsenal. That puts a lot less stress on us in terms of obviously West Ham United losing points out of a Champions League spot. Less pressure. But as I said, my prediction for the game, probably going to be 2-1 in Manchester United's favor. I'm excited for this, to be honest. I think it's going to be great. Then as I said, I'll announce the teams in a minute or two, just closer to the time of the game. But it's looking interesting from what I can see. Obviously, Martial being given a chance up top instead of Cavani. It is an FA Cup game, so neither teams have their strongest team forward. Or maybe Leicester do. Leicester's got a very strong team. I think maybe possibly trying to win it this year. It's very possible. They've done well. But Leicester City to try win the FA Cup, that could be a very, very smart decision. I wouldn't be surprised if they were trying to win it this year. But going to be brilliant. Okay, just as I said, watching the last minute or two of the West Ham Arsenal game before the United FA Cup game starts. And Arsenal, they do have themselves a free kick in the last minutes of the game, which extra content for you guys, obviously, that I'm reacting to this game beforehand, but it should be brilliant. Sorry, I see things are freezing quite a lot on my screen. I hope that it's okay for you guys. Let me know what the quality is like down below. Okay, David Luiz obviously just missed that chance over there. David Luiz is underrated in terms of an attacking defender, but I'm excited for this game. I think it's going to be a really, really good one, and Manchester United really could earn themselves a trophy this season. I think Manchester United have had a successful season, especially if they get 1 or 2 trophies. That would be brilliant in my mind. Obviously, can win Europa League and could win the FA Cup 100%. So definitely favorites in those competitions, I would say. Because obviously Premier League Match Week 29 predictions that I did post, I've gotten 3 out of 4 correct. I mean, obviously the final game would be, what would the final game be? I don't know. Is it West Ham United? No, I can't remember what the final game is. But I've gotten all my predictions for this match week right. I'm pretty happy with that. Obviously a draw between West Ham and Arsenal. Trickiest one to predict, but we did it. We managed to do so. Very proud of them. Think it's a good one for them. Manchester United versus Leicester City, going to be spectacular. Obviously, away from Manchester United, and we all know what that means. Quality. They've been great away from home. But looking at both teams going forward, if you guys are ready for the squad announcements, obviously Manchester United, what looks like a predicted starting 11 going up front, we look like we could play a 4-2-3-1 with Dean Henderson, obviously in the goalkeeper position. He's been brilliant as of late. Our back four with Alex Telles, obviously I think he needs to get game time because Luke Shaw's just been brilliant. But Telles, Maguire, Lindelof, I'm surprised we're not seeing Eric Bailly in a cup competition. But you know what? Maybe they could do a solid job like they did versus AC Milan. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, right back, obviously, in my opinion, one of the best right backs in the Premier League. Shocked he didn't make the England Euro squad. 2 midfielders, holding midfielders, Fred and Matic, very solid options. We've got Donny van der Beek, Paul Pogba, and Mason Greenwood up front. Could be interesting. I would be interested to see if Donny van der Beek's played in a left mid position. Could be interesting. With Martial up front, very good looking team overall. Okay, just Amir, I think United can win 2-1. Okay, so same prediction as me. I think it could be a solid one. I think it could be a very solid prediction from just a mere, oh, that's quite cool. I can show it down below. Oh, yes, you learn something new every day. And then in terms of Leicester City's team, Schmeichel in goalkeeper position, obviously. Söyüncü, Evans, Fofana, very strong defense. Then they've got Castagna and Albrighton on the wing positions. Tielemans and Didi. This is a very defensive-looking Brighton Leicester City team. Sorry, I was just thinking of Albrighton. It could be very tricky to break down with Perez, Vardy, and Iheanacho. So it's very interesting how they balance their defensive and attacking players. I'm interested to see. Okay, Wan-Bissaka chose. Did he choose the Democratic Republic of Congo? I don't know if it's official. Look, obviously, I think it's a stupid idea to choose Kyle Walker and Reece James open. I'm not saying that they're not good, but I don't know, for Kyle Walker to be in his 30s, yes, he's still got the pace, he's got the experience, but they're going to play him out of position anyway. I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka, young up-and-coming talent, he's been good for 3 years now, where, I don't know. It's a very stupid... I just don't agree with it, to be honest. I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka would be a brilliant option for England and Gareth Southgate. Reece James, I know people say he's good at both attacks. He just doesn't quite hit the spot for me. Doesn't hit the spot. And there we go. West Ham United, Arsenal have ended 3-3. What a game. 6 goals. I'm so upset that I didn't watch the full game. Literally only watched the last 10 minutes. But you know what? Jesse Lingard has done it again. I think Jesse Lingard could be a contender for Premier League Player of the Season. He hasn't been there long enough maybe to get it, but at this rate, he could get it. I've been very happy with him. Been very impressed. Very, very impressed. But yeah, 2-1. I think Manchester United can win 2-1. Yeah, I definitely tend to agree. Shame. West Ham United obviously quite upset after that draw because they were 3-1, 3-0 up. So for them to lose that as a winning game, it's just not good enough, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, 3 goals up in 32 minutes and to go away with the draw is not ideal, especially with 2 own goals. That's I don't know. I want to put that down to almost saying unlucky as opposed to letting it slip, but of both. Okay, 4th to 9th place on the Premier League table is being shown at the moment. Chelsea, West Ham, Liverpool, Everton, Tottenham Hotspurs, Arsenal. How on earth are Arsenal and Tottenham like mid-table teams this Premier League season? That I don't get. That's bizarre. And for both West Ham and Everton to be above them, I didn't see that coming. Yeah, but you know what? I'm happy it's done. That means it is time for the game. I see it's very skippy on my side. I hope it's not skippy on your side. Please do let me know if the quality is good. Okay. Then remove from stream. What? Self from my own something. That is interesting. Okay. Just messing with the settings. I hope the quality is okay. Is the quality okay? I hope it's not too bad. Okay, so as I said, getting into this, I think Leicester City have a beautiful, like almost combination or variety of attack and defense. Defensively, they look very strong. They've got like 4 or 5 very good defensive players on the pitch, but 3 very good attacking players. Where Manchester United, I don't know, they're playing players out of position. Lots of the players aren't in form at the moment. No, I don't think we're putting a very high quality team forward, to be honest. The quality is better than most streams. That's awesome to hear, Justin. Just for that, just because I'm liking the setting. Put it forward. I'm enjoying that. The quality is better than most streams. Yeah, okay, awesome. I'm glad to hear that. I don't know what it is. Normally I connect to my Wi-Fi extender instead of my actual Wi-Fi router, but I've changed it up. So good thing. Yes, no, maybe. Okay, hope it is good. Kind of wish I was watching Premier League at the moment and not FA Cup, but you know what? I'm still excited for it. I think it's going to be a brilliant game. Should be a very, very exciting game. Which, by the way, sorry I haven't uploaded much over the weekend. Post 3 to 4 videos, like normal videos during the week, and do 1 or 2 live stream into my regular flow. Otherwise, I just spend my whole weekend trying to edit and record and upload videos, which, yes, I want to do this eventually, but you know what? I also want to chill on the weekends, if that makes sense. But yeah, glad to hear that the quality of the stream is good. It's just because there it's like a bit like choppy, so I don't know if that's what you guys could see. Yeah, oof, okay. Going to be a big game. I wonder how this is going to impact the team once David De Gea returns to Manchester United. Like, have we reached that kind of time? I think we're getting to that era, but I think De Gea still has his place in the squad. And there we go, the Leicester City team up front. As I said, defensively going to be incredibly difficult to break through. Fafana's had an amazing season. Really, I didn't expect anything big from him this season. I, in fact, thought he would be a flop transfer, but he's done a decent job. Obviously, Soyuncu can be very, very good. Evans passing his prime, but still decent. But you know what? I think a huge turning point for Leicester this season is when Ndidi returned from injury. I think he's been brilliant since. And obviously, although Vardy hasn't been scoring, it helps a lot that Ian has been doing well. After the stream, you might want to try and disconnect your internet for your device and connect it again. It worked for me. Possible, definitely. Okay. Ooh, getting ready for this game. I think it's going to be exciting. I'm hoping it's not a boring game. Okay. We've got a very physical team out. I'm not too sure if. Look, I think we're just playing Matic so that he gets game time. I don't think that he's as good as he used to be. He has moments every now and then. I think there was a game early on in the season where he looked really, really good. But past his prime, we're just playing him to get game time out of him. I would have preferred if we kept Chris Gardner, who's got. Is it Chris Gardner? I don't know. James Gardner? I don't know. Who's gone out on loan at Watford. I would have preferred to give him game time this season. But you know, getting pretty much all the game time he needs at Watford helps the player grow, you know. It's difficult to say you would have done something else in that situation because would you? Okay, watching the team go forward. Paul Pogba, the man of the hour for Manchester United after AC Milan. Which can I say? That upset me so much. I went everywhere on social media and people saying, oh, yeah, Zlatan Ibrahimovic with his big ego is going on about how much respect he has for Paul Pogba. Why can't he give that respect to anyone else? People tend to forget Zlatan and Pogba were huge friends at Man United. Okay, so team has been released. Okay, yes, and as thought, you know what? A South African on the Leicester City team on the bench, Lashabella. I'm very happy to see that South Africans coming through. You know that means there are at least two decent-ish South Africans in the Premier League. Or in the world at the moment, Lashabella and Percy Tau. Sorry, I don't know why I keep hitting my hand. And Percy Tau at Brighton. So, you know, that excites me. But this is a very defensive Leicester City team. It's going to be hard to break down, but can Martial do it up front? I'm not too convinced. Looking at this team, okay, so David De Gea is back in the team, but obviously a tough game, David De Gea on the bench. So I'm assuming that means he'll play in the Premier League versus Brighton or whatever in a week or two. Obviously, Bruno Fernandes on the bench. That's not something we're too used to seeing. Shaw, once again, have to give him rest. I hope we see more of Brandon Williams, though. Yeah, I hope we see more of Brandon Williams. No, you're not in the way. It's fine, you can make noise. This isn't a prison. Do you see the final score of Arsenal West Ham?
No.
3-3.
What?
After 32
You're
minutes,
kidding me.
Arsenal were up. West Ham United were up 3 goals in 32 minutes, but they got 2 own goals and a final goal in like the 80th minute.
That's crazy.
No, that's a huge loss. That's a huge loss. Thoughts on Ronaldo leaving Juventus? Well, I don't know. As I've always said, I don't quite believe a transfer until I actually see it happen. Remember, we apparently signed Jadon Sancho 3 years ago. But Ronaldo leaving Juventus, if he does, it could be a good move. It could not. I don't know. With a player like Ronaldo, he's got that experience. He's proven that he can do it everywhere. He's not a youngster. So if he moves, if it's a good move for him, if it actually happens, I think wherever he goes, he'll succeed, to be honest. But I don't think he'll win the Champions League with Juventus, even if he stayed another year or two, because this is by far the most mediocre Juventus team we have ever seen. So Ronaldo, if he leaves Juventus, your dad is so cool, lol. That's to you. Oh, you gotta give me a bottle of wine.
Give it a sip.
Give me a sip. Yeah. Okay. Thoughts on? Okay, so as I was talking about thoughts on Ronaldo leaving Juventus, as I said, don't think it'll happen like that. Juventus will win a Champions League, and There's no reason for Ronaldo to stay, but where would he move to? That's my big question. Wouldn't move to the Premier League, too tough, which, by the way, 30 seconds into the Leicester City Man United game, nothing much has happened, believe it or not. Yeah, but if this so-called thing happens, I don't know. I can't imagine Ronaldo moving anywhere big once again. Maybe PSG for a year. I don't know. I don't think he'll return to the league he's been before. But yeah, thank you for the question. Good question. One problem, though, that Manchester United might face versus this Leicester City team is going into it. Both Sionchu and Fofana, although very good defensively so far this season when they've both been playing, they've got a lot of pace as well. So not only are we facing strong defenders, but they've got pace. That's always a danger. Okay, Manchester United on the attack. Get it forward to is that Fred, I think on the wing, or is it Aaron Wan-Bissaka? I can't quite see. Donny van der Beek gets a pass through to Martial, but Martial can't control the ball. Poor touch, gets it through to man, that's just Telles to the that's just very poor passing, to be honest. Not the best. Paul Pogba gets it through to Aaron Wan-Bissaka, gets it through to Mason Greenwood, uses his pace up front. Aaron Wan-Bissaka gets it to Fred, pops it open over to Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but unfortunately can't get anything out of it. Okay, can Matic do anything in the midfield? Clunky passes, gets it to Martial, can't do too much with it. Sorry, I see I have a question. I'll answer it in a sec. Okay, so PSG, Man United, or Madrid, and then at the end of his career, go to Sporting. He's a legend. You know what? I think so. I think, and obviously in Portugal, you are a legend, but I can see PSG happening because he hasn't been there before. I don't see him returning to Real Madrid. I don't see him returning to Manchester United. I don't see him returning to a team he's already been at before. I don't know why. I just don't really see it happening. But yeah, it'd be cool if he ended his career in Portugal. I don't think he'll, sell out to MLS or Japan or maybe MLS. It could be a good idea, but no, I see him ending in Portugal, definitely. Good question. How did I not know this before? How did I not know I could just pop your comments there? That's quite cool. That's quite cool.
Point.
Okay. Alex Telles on the wing, gets it, pops it over, but there's absolutely no one there in the wing position. Who is our wing in this game? Who is our left wing? Is it Donny van der Beek? Because he's very central at the moment. So I don't know where. I don't know. That's very disappointing. Telles gets it over to Pogba. Foul, unfortunately. No James Maddison in this Leicester City team. That is big for us. I didn't see the bench. I think he is still injured. But James Maddison would be the game changer. If James Maddison was playing, I would say Manchester United are in for a hard time. But you know what? I think we have the chance because they're missing someone like James Maddison. And yes, Alex Telles, beautiful slide tackle, stops Iheanacho from getting the shot in, and beautiful work. You're going to have to work seriously hard, my man, now that Luke Shaw's the main left back, the Roberto Carlos of the Premier League at the moment. But unfortunately, was it offside? It does seem like it was offside anyway. But good slide tackle by Telles. That's what I'm looking for from him. Because obviously he's known for his attacking ability, but defensively, he's decent. He uses skill to get around. Was that Albrighton, I think? I think that was Albrighton. Oh, come on. Manchester United giving away silly fouls versus Leicester City. It's not ideal. Okay, do we have the ball? Don't cause another foul, Fred. Fred is way too hot-headed, to be honest. He's really going to cost us, to be honest. Not what I want. Martial, same with you. Why do we still have Martial, by the way? Can I genuinely ask from the bottom of my heart why we still have Martial? I get it, he had a decent season last season, but when have Manchester United had a main striker? I'm not just talking about a striker, but a main striker for 5-6 years that can't get 20 goals a season. What happened to the era of a Rooney, Van Nistelrooy, Van Persie, Berbatov, Cantona? How did we go from that to Martial? To me, that's still, I don't know. I always go on about it, but it's just not good enough. Fred is too aggressive. Now, I'm probably not going to do this with every comment. I mean, I might. I don't know, but it's fun to do it at the moment. Fred is too aggressive. He can cost the team by doing stuff like that. I remember that in the FA Cup 2-3 years ago versus, thank you very much, but 3 years ago versus Chelsea in like the final of the FA Cup. He cost us. I remember that. Poor discipline, to be honest. It's not good enough. Oh, was that a bit of skill? Was that a was that a rainbow flick by Matic? That's not something you see every week. Okay, Leicester City. Wow, Perez did a brilliant job to keep possession on the ball. They get it to Tielemans, who, although defensive, really good on the attack. Always very impressive to watch. Okay, Albrighton on the wing gets it to Tielemans, but straight through to Dean Henderson. Luckily, that's what you love to see. Tielemans is dangerous. You know, I'm still so upset we didn't get him from Monaco. He was the midfielder we needed at this stage. But obviously, Leicester City, brilliant move. I'm very happy with this team in general that has been built for Leicester City. Although I'm not a Leicester City fan, it's a very good team. There's quality all over the pitch. And I've always spoken about maybe their weak points is without Jamie Vardy, this and this and this. But we've learned without Jamie Vardy, Nacho, not that great. But James Maddison at least can get the goals and assists. He is the missing link. Or not even the missing link, he's present. Oh, Paul Pogba, beautiful bit of skill on the ball, very good with his feet as always. And Martial can't even control the ball. As a professional footballer, look, it sounds so stereotypical, but if there's one thing you can do in football, it's use your feet. I don't know, Martial. I'm always surprised I never see more about Martial sports pundits and that, because they're always going about, oh, Paul Pogba doesn't do great and he must do this and this and this and this, but no one ever talks about Martial. And you know why? That's because there's no expectation for Martial. And that sounds sad, but no one expects Martial to do well. And that's why you don't get that much criticism about him, because people are like, I kind of expect it. Which, as I said, sad for a Manchester United striker. But yes, Aaron Wan-Bissaka in a very good area, but gives away a sloppy pass. Let's just hope Gareth Southgate wasn't there to see that. Not that it matters anyway at this point anymore, unfortunately. Do you see the cat? Cat. My camera's in reverse, by the way, so this is my right hand, but it's freaking me out because it's on the left side there. Okay. Ooh, great defense there from Leicester City to clear the ball. And keep it into play, exactly what they want when he plays for Leicester City, especially when he's like coming back from injury. And that in that Leicester City team that won the Premier League, I've always really liked Albrighton. Obviously past his prime now, so no big club's going to come in and buy him, but I've always thought that he deserved more of a shout. Okay, so Andrew, can he pop it up to Fofana? Nope, gives it back to Peter Schmeichel. It's Peter Schmeichel. I always, for some reason, get them confused around. Gosh, I remember when there were talks about David De Gea leaving for Real Madrid like 3-4 years ago. There were talks that we might get Schmeichel, which I think I would have liked that. But Schmeichel, unfortunately, his distribution isn't the best for a goalkeeper. Neither is De Gea. We need a pure striker like Haaland, Cavani, someone who will run the ball from crosses. Yes, I 100% agree. And the reason I like the idea of Haaland so much is obviously he's got like that height to him. He's a very physical player. I think Haaland, much like Ronaldo, is one of those players who could go to any team in the world and succeed. That's a big claim, but that's genuinely how I feel about him. But yeah, Cavani obviously past his prime. If he was younger, it would have been brilliant to sign him, but we definitely do need a pure striker, to be honest, because I'm pretty sure when we got Martial, we saw him as almost like a wing option. Okay, Lindelof and Vardy having a bit of a tussle, bit of a fight in the box while pushing for the ball. But you know what? Lindelof, great job there to defend Jamie Vardy. I hope I can see that throughout the rest of the game. Teles, pass cuts out, and Martial on a wing position for some reason. Who genuinely do we have a left wing in this game? I don't know if we have a left wing, because every time the ball's on the left-hand side, it's like empty. I mean, obviously the right side's obviously C Greenwood, but I thought Donny was supposed to be playing, but he seems to be more of an attacking midfielder in this game. Donny gets it to Matic. Matic, can he do anything with it? Gets it to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Poor control, but still has the ball. Gets it to Greenwood. And ball is cleared out. Okay, ball popped over. Leicester City seem to be on an attack. Okay, gets it to Ian Nacho. Can Ian Nacho do anything with it? Oh, great defense from Manchester United. And can they clear the ball away? Ian Nacho putting on some pressure. Surprise, Ola arrested Bruno. I think it's a good idea that he arrested Bruno, to be honest. I think Bruno can't play every game, although this does mean he's more likely to start versus. I don't know. I think it's good to not say that someone has 100% chance of always playing in the team, so that other players get a chance. Okay, Martial got the ball. Pogba, please stand up. Okay, Donny van der Beek gets it to Matic, and too slow. They've really just let the ball go. Okay, Aaron Wan-Bissaka on a wing position. Can he do anything with it? Martial on the ball. If Martial's the player to lose the ball. Okay, great run on the wing, but kicks it onto Söyüncü for a corner kick. Yeah, not the best. I don't know. Martial just never creates magic, which odd comment to make, but when you look at the attacker for your team, for a top Premier League team, you expect magic every now and again. Like players like Heung-min Son, sorry, I see my camera cut out for a second. Heung-min Son, Harry Kane, even when Aguero plays, when Aubameyang plays, when Sterling plays, you know what I mean? Like all those top attackers, you see magic every now and again, where I don't see magic from Martial up front for Manchester United. He's just not one of those players. Tellez gets across into the box from the corner. Can he meet Harry Maguire's head? But he can't get the header in against his former club. Ooh, would that have been great if he got a header versus Leicester City? Wonder if he would have celebrated. Ooh, okay, is that Iheanacho on the ball? Can Fred apply the pressure? And he does just that. Okay, you know, looking at this game so far, we've definitely, I don't want to say we've had the better chances, but we seem to be defending Leicester City well and attacking, except for the final third. We've looked decent, you know, not looking too bad. Okay, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, can he apply the pressure? No, Lindelof has to drop back, waiting for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Ball goes over, but can't quite meet Jamie Vardy. Martial on the ball. Yes, Martial, can he do anything? Oh, that's a tiny bit of magic that I was talking about. Gets it to Donny van der Beek. Okay, unfortunately led to nothing. Bit of a tussle between the two players. Fred, do not slide in. I do not need you to get a red card right now. Okay, Leicester City passing around back. They just need to do a good defensive job. What's up, guys? From I'm a try and pronounce your name. Okay, well, it's not actually a name. Okay, I see that. Rolling on the floor. I don't know. I'm getting old. I'm too tired to read abbreviations. Yeah, but hey, man, how are you? I hope you're good, whatever your real name is. Yeah, what is your prediction for the game? And obviously, have you seen any of my live streams before? Yeah, if not, how did you find me this time around? I'm interested to find out. Yeah, but you know what? Looking at this game, Fred, beautiful bit of brilliance in the midfield. Can't get it through to Martial. Unfortunately, that's a problem when Leicester City have like 5 defenders back. Let me take this comment off. It's been up there for like 2 hours. Okay. Albrighton gets it up. Okay, gets to Tielemans. Tielemans passes back. Probably the safe option, not the exciting option. First time. Okay, it is awesome to see you then if this is your first time. Thank you so much for joining me. 2-1 Manchester United. Okay, so everyone in this chat seems to have the same idea of what the score will be. My friend told me about you. Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, who is your friend? I mean, you don't have to tell me who your friend is if you don't want to, but obviously thank you to him. And yeah, if you enjoy my content, then yeah, please do consider subscribing. I'd really, really appreciate that. But yeah, I hope you are doing well, and I hope your score prediction comes true. But yeah, Manchester United being would patient be, I would say, composed on the ball. We seem to be thinking things through, which is really exciting. Paul Pogba get the ball in midfield. Gets through to Matic, who's had a decent game up until this point. Alex Telles, can he pop the ball over? Gets it to Donny van de Beek can't do anything from that. Donny van de Beek, when you play like 3 minutes, like a month, you have to do more than that. You're the third person when you search up Manchester United versus Leicester City. Thank you so much for telling me that, because comments like that always make my day. So thank you, Justamir, for looking that up. I really do appreciate that. Be right back. Okay, awesome. Well, see you when I see you. yeah, that's really cool. Thanks for telling me that, Justamir, because that makes me feel like I'm doing something somewhat right if I pop up early, which I don't know if this is a good idea. As you can see, I've got like my Manchester United jerseys. I don't know if that's aesthetically pleasing, if that looks okay. But yeah, they show Bruno Fernandes on the bench. Oh, poor pass from Fred. I don't even know if it was a pass or if it was just poor control. Leicester City in Manchester United's box. Can they do anything? Goes straight. Oh, Dean Henderson makes an incredible save and denies Iheanacho from getting the ball from that Jamie Vardy shot, pass, tiny bit of both. Oh, but that was very poor from Fred. He can't give away the ball like that. You know, looking at this Manchester United team, we've got very decent players, but I always ask myself the question, it's like, is this what I would look at as like a, Premier League like winning team if I look at my midfield? And do I think of Fred as a Premier League winning midfielder? Not as a starter, unfortunately. I think he could be, but I don't know. I think it's because the title is so accurate. Well, that's what I tried to do. That's what I try to do in terms of wording my title for stuff like this. I must just learn how to be better with my titles in normal videos. But that's why I try to be simple with the title without anything weird in it. But Leicester City had a chance in the box. Still got the ball. Fofana in a good place. Gets it over to Evans. Gets it to Sionchu. And Aaron Wan-Bissaka blocks the ball. Very good job there. Yo, how you doing? Hey, Hamza. I'm Hamza. Yeah, I always have to ask myself for a second or two if that's how you pronounce it. But hey, I hope you're doing super well, man. What is your prediction for today's game? Everyone seems to be predicting to that Arsenal comeback. That Arsenal comeback was amazing. Manchester United just saved Leicester City in the box. Exactly what you need. But that Arsenal comeback was something else. I mean, 32 minutes in and you're 3-0 down. To come back from that is very impressive. You have to applaud the mentality. Okay, so Leicester City, Manchester United. Looking at this stage, like it really could go either way. Okay, Man U 3-1. Okay. We'll see if your prediction comes true. Obviously, anything is possible. Paul Pogba gets the ball. Can he do anything defensive? Almost loses possession to Jamie Vardy, which if Jamie Vardy gets through, he's one of those players that will just run rampant. You can't catch him. Okay, Greenwood pops the ball over to Lindelof. Pogba. Okay, what can Pogba do on the ball? Gets it to Telles on the wing. Telles, can he pop the ball in? No, gets it back to Pogba. Beautiful bit of one. What's it? 2-1? Is that what it's called when you pass back and forth? Gosh, sometimes I feel like I'm getting old with expressions. Is it just me or is the stream lagging a lot? I'm really sorry if it is. I heard earlier on that my stream was okay. It seems slightly laggy on my side, but I don't know if that's just the software I'm using. But I hope it settles down throughout. I hope that it's okay, or at least gets better. Okay, so like I'm watching myself, like I seem fine. Doesn't seem laggy on my side. I don't know. I'm scared. Okay, Leicester City get back onto another counter-attack. They look deadly on the counter-attack, but luckily we're doing a decent job of defending. It's not looking too bad. Donny van de Beek pops the ball over to Greenwood, gets it back to Fred. Fred, do not lose the ball. Beautiful little spin there. Gets it to his Brazilian partner, Alex Telles. Once again to Harry Maguire. Love to see it. Okay, it's not that bad. Don't worry. Everything okay. I don't know. Your stream is a bit laggy, but the audio is good and everything. Okay. So I hope It's all good. Okay, I'm glad the audio is good at least. Not that bad, don't worry. Okay, Alex Tellez, beautiful ball roll, but Albrighton head injury. Obviously, that's an immediate stop. You have to look at that. You keep on freezing. That's not good. I don't know why. I don't know if it's my internet connection. I don't know Sunday evening if my internet's a bit off. I don't know. Okay. You're going to reset your internet. I don't know if it's yours. I think that it might be mine. I don't know. It might be my internet. So I hope that it can be sorted out. Okay, Fafana on the ball, gets it back to Evans, who obviously the last memory I have of Evans versus Manchester United was final game of last Premier League season where he got that red card. I'll never forget that. And Jesse Lingard scored that goal. Can we just appreciate that? Paul Pogba, beautiful bit of skill, but keeps possession. I have no idea how to get possession there. Loses it, and a shin pad goes flying. Okay. Alex Tellez, can use his pace, not even close, and he does pull out of that luckily, and Harry Maguire gets the tackle in. I want to get my dog on screen. This way. No, leave my shirt. Can you see? There we go. Millie. There we go. That's a surprise guest, I guess. And she's gone. Okay. Hope you enjoyed that little. Hey, what? That little cameo there. I hope that was good. Okay. Well, it's actually a she. Her name is Millie. She's cute. She's very, very cute. She's a very curious dog. Yes, Manchester United clear away the corner. Tillemans gets it back to I can't see who that is in the fence, doing a very solid job at the moment. I think it's Castagna or Evans. Sorry. My bad. No, don't stress. She's not offended. We're not offended like that. No, she's very cute. I mean, she's only those old, but she's like a big dog. She's cute. Okay, indeed, he gets the ball to not Fofana, but Albrighton on the wing position, and Pogba doing very well to close in on space, which Pogba's gotten better at that over time. He's less lazy. He works a bit harder. His work rate is a bit better at the moment than it was like 2 years ago. Looking at this game, I hope it doesn't turn into a 0-0 game, because although quite a bit has happened, not too many shots on goal. So let's hope more comes from that. Not against us, though. Not against us. And Dean Henderson collects the ball comfortably. Okay. Thought he lost it there for a second. Beautiful run. Perez, Iheanacho, and Vardy up front sounds like a very deadly combination. Sounds like a very quick combination. And there we go. We see James Maddison on the bench, dressed all nice and warm. That's a pity that we couldn't see him play. Oh, what has Manchester United just done? You joke. You know you're bad when Iheanacho scores against you. You kid. Fred, again. You joke. You have to be joking. Fred, man. I'm not a fan of Fred. No. He's done stupid things entire game. Harry Maguire gets it through to Fred, just, what is that? I'm actually pissed. I can't believe that just happened. Okay, and then Koulibaly, a Premier League champion, has commented, what? Kalidou Koulibaly. Okay, I need context. I can't believe. Look, if we go out of the FA Cup because of that, sell Fred. Sell him immediately. How do you make that pass as a Premier League midfielder? I don't get it. As a top midfielder. As I said, I literally said about 5 minutes ago, I don't see Fred as a Premier League champion like midfielder. And that's proved my point. That's upset me on a very deep level. Yes, Martial threw on goal, but he's trash. Can't get the ball. I thought Fred was good, but he is really average, to be honest. He can't pass, and he is too aggressive. I seem to I agree with that comment on every level, to be honest. I mean, his intensity is quite nice. He applies pressure, but he's just not very good at what he does, to be honest. That's my opinion. Look, last season, obviously, he was brilliant. He was our most improved player, but this season, not too good. I have to say that. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does not look happy with this piece of gum in his mouth. Fred cannot be a happy guy, though. I feel somewhat sorry for him, but that's a mistake you can't make in football. Okay. Fred applying pressure, but not good enough. Not good enough. I'm tired of saying that about Manchester United games and teams and players and everything. That's just not good enough. And on the other hand, maybe it wasn't the best pass from Harry Maguire to get to him, but on the other hand, Fred should have dealt with that better no matter what. Ugh. Disappointed. The camera now shows Fred literally every 7 seconds. Oh, that's how you know you messed up. That's not good. That is not good. If that has cost us the FA Cup. Fuming. Okay, Lindelof gets it over to Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire, can he get it to Telles? Okay, Harry Maguire going central. Okay, Telles, can you do anything on like a wing position? Pops it into the box. Nothing comes from it. Once again, Aaron Wan-Bissaka gets the ball to Mason Greenwood. Come on, even if it's a penalty, I don't care anymore. I just want something from this game. Yes? Oh, my word. Did Schmeichel save that from going in? Was that going in? That was something else. That would have been bad. We really need a midfielder, a right mid, and a centre-back. Yeah, I tend to agree. Midfield-wise, we need like a really prominent defensive midfielder. Not too sure who the best options are in the world right now that are available and not in the Prem. Right mid, once again, still kind of waiting for Jadon Sancho, but that'll never happen. And centre-back, best option would have been Upamecano, but he's moving to Bayern. Okay, Manchester United have a corner in the box. Harry Maguire wins it. Ball does not go close. It's very unimpressive. Very unimpressive. Yeah, they're just going to re-show that replay of Fred like every few seconds. Which, by the way, I'm just going to close my door quickly. Hold on, literally 3 seconds. And I'm back. Okay, wow, that was a horrible freeze. It froze horribly there. Okay, so Leicester City on a counter-attack. I'm so upset, man. Going into like, not quite the end of the first half. We were looking good so far this game, but Fred has messed up on 3-4 different occasions and has cost us majorly. I'm not happy, man. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, can he do anything on the wing? No, Fred there. Yay, I'm so glad Fred is in the team. I'm sure he's going to do bits. Donny van der Beek. Are we going to create anything? Doesn't seem like it. And now Leicester City, I think, although there's still like over 10 minutes left, I think he's almost going to just see off the rest of the half. Okay, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, careful. Don't make any stupid mistakes. That's the last thing we need in this game. Oh, beautiful ball over to Mason Greenwood, but Greenwood doesn't quite have the legs on him to beat Evans. But beautiful pressure by Manchester United. I'm actually upset because I feel like that goal was going to be the deciding goal. I don't mind football when players score beautiful goals, but if it's off of a mistake, then I'm upset. Pogba through to Martial, and therefore chance not happen. Martial is pretty decent with one-on-ones, but if he has to go through defense, no chance. Yeah, Nacho runs into the back of Harry Maguire and just outside the box, so luckily a free kick, but I don't know, not too much Harry Maguire could have done in that case. But wow, are we not looking good in defense at the moment? We are not looking good. Did Harry Maguire get a yellow card for that? I don't think you can give him a yellow card. Like, Nacho ran into his back. Oh, not impressed. Not impressed, Manchester United. I'm very disappointed. I don't know if I would have given a yellow card. Okay, now look, there are some big, strong defensive players, but I'm glad James Madison isn't in this team to take the free kick. Why would you put well Greenwood and Donny Van de Beek? I don't know how much they're going to do from that position. Albrighton crosses the ball into the box, but was it cleared away from a Manchester United man or a Leicester City man? Okay, Donny Van de Beek, can you do anything with the ball? Beautiful bit of skill. Come on, nothing coming from it. Can't do anything with the ball, and possession is lost. Can Ian Nacho? Nope, can't do anything. Harry Maguire steals the ball out. That is good. That is nice and professional. And stuck on a wire. Ooh. Manchester United are trying to be very skillful here, and it's just not working, unfortunately. That's not what I like to see. Not impressed. Not an impressive game. I don't know. Leicester City now seems to really be holding on to the ball. They're really not giving Manchester United a chance. I'm upset. We've lost this game early on because of that. Or at least our mentality has changed and the way we have to play is to change because of a stupid mistake. Oh man, happy man. Leicester City have a good chunk of possession here. I don't know if Manchester United have touched the ball in 4 or 5 minutes. Not giving us a chance. Back to Schmeichel, as long as no stupid mistakes come from Leicester City. Tillemans, can he boost? No. Okay, Donny van der Beek applies the pressure. Martial applies the pressure. And yes, can Paul Pogba cut the ball out? Not quite. It gets all the way through to Sionchu. Ball popped over to Fofana. Gets it to Iheanacho. I don't know. We're not impressive enough, to be honest. We are not impressive. We're very far from impressive at the moment. We need to really step up our game. Now Leicester City are literally at the back. Why is no one applying pressure? I get it. You don't want to open up a pocket of space to pass into, but at the moment, doing absolutely nothing, Manchester United. Leicester City having way too many chances. I'm just not impressed. I'm just not impressed, to be honest. Okay. Is that Harry Maguire, Lindelof running up quite a fair, but no way. There's so much open space because of Lindelof running up, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka almost loses a leg trying to clear that. Well done, Aaron. Well done, doing other people's jobs. Thank you. That's stupid. That's just stupid play. We keep giving away fouls, and we tactics. And I know we're not tactics that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's putting forward. Like, no one asked Victor Lindelof to run 50 meters down the field. It's not good enough. Not good enough. I'm going to go chill back here till I get a comment. Let me move my microphone so that I'm closer to it. Is that good? Okay, Leicester City seems to be on another sort of counter-attack. Can they do anything from it? Okay, Paul Pogba being fouled. You know what? We might have to bring Bruno Fernandes on. Like, we need a big game changer. This isn't good enough looking at this. Team-wise, we've been very unimpressive. Paul Pogba, stereotypical. Oh no, I have to redo my shoe. Okay, yeah. We need faster attackers that are more like natural on the ball. Like we said earlier on during the stream. We need a player like a Haaland up front or an Mbappe, but not as expensive, obviously, because we'd probably have to pay 200 million for those players now. But we need a more clinical striker or a striker that at least does something. I don't see enough from Martial, to be honest. It's not good enough. Paul Pogba not looking good. His foot hurts. Seems to be so. I see I have a comment. Let me go all the way front. We need to be better in the final third. Yes, I think that goes down to just the whole attack to go. We need like Rashford, to be honest. We need Rashford and Cavani in this team to beat Leicester City. You're just not going to do it with our current top three. Daniel James has been doing a decent job. Why are we not starting Daniel James? If we had Daniel James, Martial, and Greenwood, then maybe a slight bit of improvement, Even if you played Martial as a wing and Greenwood up front. That's what I would recommend. But final third at the moment, just not our spots. Just not good enough. Donny van de Beek wins the ball. Donny van de Beek just... of course, I was saying he wasn't getting enough game time. Now he's playing a bit more every now and then. I don't know. He's in the squad. He doesn't do much for me. Unfortunately, when he hasn't played, he hasn't proved himself. He did in the first month or two for the team. Obviously got a goal and assist within his first 5 games. But nowadays, no one passes to him and he doesn't make the right passes. Lindelof gets the ball through to Dean Henderson. Dean Henderson clears the ball away. Because if there's one thing Leicester City can do, it is apply pressure on the defense when they have the ball. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Michael Carrick having a discussion. Wonder what they could be talking about. Put down in the comment section down below. What could Michael Carrick and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer be saying to each other? Not good enough. And then Fletcher, who a month or so ago was announced to be our footballing director. Martial, do not lie on the floor and ask for a penalty. You pathetic excuse for a footballer. That is disgusting. Martial, you cannot just lose the ball in the box and lie down. That wasn't even a dive. He literally just sat down on the field. Paul Pogba gets the ball into Donny van de Beek. Yes. Greenwood. There we go. As I said, the most natural finisher on this team. That is what you need. Beautiful play by everyone. Ball went perfectly through. Donny van de Beek, very smart to just skip the pass there. And Greenwood, once again, most natural attacker in this Manchester United team. What a beautifully worked team goal. That is exactly what you want to see. Well done, Greenwood. Okay, beautiful by Telles to get it through to Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba did an amazing job here to trick Fofana, get it straight through all the way to Greenwood. I can't believe that was Paul Pogba's pass that made it the whole way through. That was really good. Well done, team. Well done, Manchester United. Now I'm feeling a tiny bit happier because, going into halftime 1-1, you might as well go in 0-0. It's like we didn't concede anything. So good job, Manchester United. Now we need to get the win in the second half. I'm going to be upset if this game ends up going to extra time and penalties and all of that, because I think we should be good enough to just win it straight off. Aaron Wan-Bissaka to Lindelof to Matic. Clear the ball, be smart about it. Donny van de Beek, great pass to Matic. Matic can't pass to save his life. What is wrong with our holding midfielders? Bring on Scott McTominay. Bring on someone. I'm so tired of seeing the same sloppy passes. And normally you lose it in the midfield. We're not even losing it in the midfield. Yes, Telles clears the ball away perfectly. Wins it over Albrighton. So not the 2 tallest players. So I'm glad he won it. But yeah. I can't even remember what I was saying. Oh, yeah, it's not like we're even losing the ball in the midfield. We're losing it at the edge of our box, which is the most dangerous place to lose it. Okay, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, clear the ball away. Don't be stupid. Well done. I think he even kicked it into the Castagna, into the Leicester City player. Aaron Wan-Bissaka switches off focus for a microsecond, but quick reflexes. Okay, and it's a goal kick. Very happy with that. Okay, Donny, can you do anything? Gets it through to Matic. Oh, come. I was gonna say if that's not a foul, I'm gonna be upset. Yeah, Nacho's really stepped up. He's had a brilliant month, shall I say. Let me not say he stepped up because form is temporary, but over the last month he's been decent. Fred, beautiful pass to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. More of that, please, Fred. Aaron Wan-Bissaka gets it over to Martial, but Martial's just never going to win a header, is he? Oh, Fred gets the ball through to Greenwood, gets it to Pogba. Pogba from distance can't do anything. That's very sad to see. I genuinely don't know the last time I saw Martial win a header. Why can't we get a nice, tall, physical striker like Haaland? Look, you don't need a tall striker, obviously, but it helps. It helps. Especially considering we've got fast, very attacking wingers. To have a big, tall, strong striker would really do us well. Yes, Lindelof clears the ball away quite well. Like, we need a Lukaku up front like we used to, and Ibrahimovic. But Martial just doesn't have that physicality that like matches our wings. Or at least that's my view on it. But 3.5 minutes left of the first half. Bar that Fred pass and bar losing the ball in our midfield, bar our midfielders, our teams look decent, to an extent. Still not looking like a winning team. I think if we play like this throughout the rest of the FA Cup, we would be lucky if we won it, to be honest. We don't deserve this win. I think Leicester City have played far better than us. Yes, Donny van der Beek clears the ball away. Big shot from Leicester City. Nothing comes from it. Oh, Teles, the acrobatic clearance. You love to see it. Oh, yes, Martial pops the ball back. Oh, Fred, you can't lose the ball there again. It's actually going to annoy me. It's going to annoy me. It's not good enough. I'm so upset with our midfield. I like what Alex Telles does in like the defensive positions. Like, you always get that Brazilian flair with skills and attacking moves. Alex Telles just does that in defense, to be honest. Like, you're never going to see Luke Shaw bicycle kick clear something away. Fred pops the ball over to Greenwood. Greenwood, unfortunately, does lose possession. Coming the end of the first half. Is that correct English? Oh, Dean Henderson collects the ball. Like, now that the end of the first half is approaching, I don't know what your guys' thoughts of the game is so far, but I don't know. We have a lot of things to improve on. We just lost possession once again, and luckily Leicester City can't deliver. Okay, Greenwood needs confidence, and this goal might give him that. Exactly. For the rest of the game in general, I'm not too sure. He needs to start getting goals like he did last season, because that was fantastic. But saying that, maybe he overperformed last year. Maybe that's what Greenwood did last year. He overperformed, and just in comparison, the season doesn't look as good. But confidence does the world a great difference. Oh, Leicester City, beautiful pass in, beautiful attack. Can Manchester United defend it? And it is missed. Nothing can come from it from the likes of Perez. Well done, Ayoze, but not good enough. As I was saying, Greenwood confidence does a world of difference. So hopefully this does give him confidence. And you know what? I back him to get a second goal in this game. Okay, so 1 minute left in the first half. Bang. 1.
Okay, what are we playing?
Shit. No, Greenwood literally gave... Like, I'm not kidding. Okay, so you see where Martial is and the defender at the back?
Mm-hmm.
He passed it... Fred passed it backwards to the defender in an open position. Like, he literally... I cannot stress to you enough how obvious... Like, where Donny van der Beek is, let's say he was Fred and they were playing that way. He passed back to the opposition attack.
And who scored Leicester's goal?
Leicester was Iheanacho.
Okay.
Who's been doing really well, and Greenwood scored ours from a beautiful Pogba assist. We've been shocking. I'm not gonna lie. Our midfielders can't pass like at all, and we've done like silly stuff like that, but where it's gone straight through to defense. So I don't know. I wouldn't say that I've been impressed with us. 2 minutes left of the first half. Like, I wouldn't say that we deserve to win it. I would say that Leicester City have by far been the better team up until this point.
Have there been any surprises? Team?
Bruno's benched, I guess. Donny van de Beek started as a wing. It's FA Cup, remember, so it's not normally our strongest team. Matic obviously playing. Martial starting up front.
How's Van der Beek playing?
Oh, he's not playing good. I don't actually know if I've seen him on the ball. He's been on the ball once or twice.
Unfortunately, that's been a problem with the last few games that he's played because he's not used to playing in the team. So
he's not sharp enough.
He's not sharp enough.
See, like passes like that. Look, like getting caught on possession. Albrighton, and we've given away a lot of fouls, but Telles has been brilliant in the left back position. Although I like Luke Shaw, obviously we need to give Telles playing time somewhere, and Martial's just been non-existent.
So hopefully we'll come out in the second half with a bit of a change in attitude.
I'd like to think so. Telles. Yeah, we've been in many positions like that, but Leicester City, unfortunately, look, they're playing 3 centre-backs at the moment with like their full-back, so 5 defenders back at all time isn't easy to break through. But no, we're going to need a bit of luck. Give you a bit of luck. Oh, Millie's head shows perfectly on screen. Oh. And Dean Henderson's like, I saw David De Gea was on bench, so he's back. But I think obviously because it's a cup competition, I'm assuming because De Gea is on the bench now, that means they're resting him for the next Premier League game. That's my assumption. We've had, yeah, as I said, just in terms of Leicester City in general, they've been miles ahead of us.
Is Mata on the bench?
Mata. I'm not sure if Mata's on the bench, but I think if we did make a signing in the midfield, it would probably be Bruno. I think Mata might be injured at the moment. Unfortunately, comes with age.
I wouldn't know.
No, you're only turning 60 next week. Okay, end of the first half. Okay, so not the best.
Well, let's hope there's better football in the second half.
No, we would have to think that. Are you going to take the dog?
No, it is. I'll leave it open a bit.
Okay, cool. Yeah, guys. So as I said, going into this, at the end of the first half, just attacking wise, not good enough by any margin. Defensively, just non-existent. No, defensively, we've been all right. Let me say that. But midfield wise, Matic, Fred let us down hugely, and it's just, I don't know, not a big confidence boost. But guys, I will probably go for a coffee break. I'll be back in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I don't know. I will see you in a bit. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, I am back, ladies and gentlemen. I just went to go make myself some coffee. And of course, look, we've had big questions on this channel. We've had the Messi Ronaldo debate, we've had the Haaland or Mbappe debate, and now we have Finn. Do you like your coffee sweet? Well, the thing is, I actually have my coffee. Ooh, it's very hot. Can I pick it up? Ah! I have my coffee black. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. No, I'm gonna spill it all over. But I have my coffee black. I don't add sugar. I don't add milk. I just have it as is. It started off as like a health thing because I wanted to have less sugar and less milk, because in terms of just being healthier and that kind of stuff. Because that's always, I don't know, I've always struggled with that kind of stuff. But yeah, no, but I started to like it now. I can't have my coffee with sugar or milk. I like how while I'm gone, 3 people are watching me, and now I'm back. 1 person is watching me. This literally is my empty room without me. But I'm offended. I'm offended. But yeah, obviously, as I said, looking at that Manchester United game, that first half versus Leicester City, not impressive, giving the ball away way too much in the midfield, and Leicester City looking by far the better team. By far the better team. Like there's no competition really. Defensively, they've been very, very good. Manchester United just had a very well worked goal. I think Leicester City really could win it if we continue second half like we played the first, which very rarely happens in football. Then by far, screen is frozen. Is it back? That is not good. I wonder how long I have been frozen for. Okay, so let me get rid of my banner. My banner, no, 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 no. There we go. Now, StreamYard is weird because obviously, as you can see in the top, why is my camera frozen? My top right, obviously, as you can see, I use StreamYard. I don't know, I think I had a few limited days where it didn't make me use that thing at the top. And also, I could put a bunch of displays on screen as it went by, which I can't really anymore. I can't put like pictures on screen because I have to pay for a version. But you know, I'm cheap. I'm not paying for anything. uh, sad life, sad life. But don't know what your post match, post first match, pre second half match, whatever you want to call it, thoughts are at the moment of what things are going to be like in the second half. But I'm hoping Manchester United step up a major level going into the second half. That I don't know. I'm kind of hoping to see Bruno. And on the other hand, I'm really, really hoping to see someone like Daniel James on the wing as opposed to Donny. Look, Donny van de Beek's been good, but I don't know, man. Even if you move Lazy Martial to a wing and bring on Kavant, that's what I think you need to do. Because I don't know, man. Our defenders have been good, but past that, not what I want to see. Not what I want to see at all. No, but let's hope going into the second half that like we have lost us the game majorly, and it's not even like small moments. Like that Fred moment was horrific. Like you only make mistakes like that as a professional footballer once like every like 5 years, like that kind of bad. So I hope we don't see more of that, especially not in the same game. I wonder if Fred is going to end up playing the full game. I always wonder what goes through the manager's head. Like, does he take the player off because he's costing the team, or does he keep him on to say, "Oh, we still have confidence in you"? It's very tricky because you have to remember it's not just players on the pitch; they're people. You can negatively affect them.
What did you think of this?
Oh, it's good, very good. Why?
No, it's delicious.
What is it for?
No,
Not
it's,
for,
it's a noble late harvest. It's like organic.
Huh?
Like 250 rand a bottle.
That's not bad.
Very nice.
That's very nice. I like sweet stuff. It was nice.
But not overly sweet. Not syrupy sweet.
No, I'm not a fan of
Is there
syrup.
a cat there or you just putting that out of the
I
way?
put that there because if I put it behind there and it falls in my lights, my camera, my laptop, if I lose everything, I will cry.
Your jerseys come across quite nicely.
Yeah, come check. It's not like fantastic. Maybe I could move the red one a bit because like that's obviously what they see. As you can see that corner, so it's like it's a bit laggy at the moment. But like if I'm like here where I've been majority of the game, you can see it's like jersey.
Yeah, I would literally.
The blue. Yeah, I was just doing that earlier because I didn't want it to fall because of Tinkerbell. But yeah, that's kind of.
Okay.
It would be nice if I had like my LED strip if it wasn't stuck to my wall in my bedroom. If I could like stick it across,
Yeah.
that'd be quite cool.
How many people have been?
Well, only one person's watching at the moment because it's half time. But normally, what happens is I only have somewhere between 1 and 4 people watching me at a time.
Okay.
But it accumulates between people like popping in. So I'll only be able to see like tomorrow or 2 hours after the live stream.
Okay.
But normally, like although like there was a stage in the last game I watched for a full hour, like there was 0 people watching me at the top, but yet when I finished it said 100 people watched. So
That's interesting. So you actually don't know.
the live count, I don't know. It's very unpredictable. I don't know if it's our internet, if it's I don't know.
Okay.
So like there was literally half an hour to an hour in the previous game where it said 0 people watching you, but yet 100 people at the end were watching. So like,
That's very weird.
I don't know. I don't know if there's anything I can do about it because it makes your attitude change because you're like, am I more excited if 0 people watch me?
I know. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'll see you later. Don't close the screen.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. Not all the way. Thank you. Okay, there we seem to almost be time for the second half. I am excited for it. The King Power Stadium. It's a beautiful stadium, the Leicester City Stadium. It's very beautiful. I'm a sucker for symmetry. So over the top view of the stadium, I love it. Obviously, sun setting there. It would be 2 hours earlier, where it currently is by me, because it is just hit 8 o'clock. The second I'm commenting on that. Yeah, and I think it's 6 o'clock in the UK at the moment. So yeah, 2 hour difference. 6 o'clock British summertime, which that's always just confused me because it's like my uploading schedule if I try to upload for the UK. But yeah, Manchester United going in, I don't see that any changes are made at this stage. Looking at the players that are getting ready and settling down and setting up and all that stuff. The same players seem to be getting ready. No early changes. But coming up, it is going to be brilliant. Leicester, okay, semi-final draw. What's this for? Okay, so the winner of this game will face Southampton in the next stage, and Chelsea and Manchester City. Oh, that is a great semi-final. So that means if we beat Southampton, which we should, don't forget last time we beat them 9-0, but it's just like us not to win that game. We'll face either Chelsea or City in the final. Now, I don't know how much I back our chances. Obviously, we beat Manchester City, but still very, very strong. United look more likely to score. I don't know about that, hey? I see where you're getting that from. We've had great chances, just not the final third. But I would say Leicester City have had the better chances. Let's say we've obviously made mistakes. bit surprised that we're not doing anything with with Edinson Cavani. But still early days. Maybe we'll see him in 10, 20 minutes. But yeah, we can see what happens. Yes, the City, I don't think they would make any changes. I don't know if there are any changes that they could make, really, that would change the game for them. Doggy. I've got a dog at the bottom of my door trying to open it. Hey, what's your problem? Eh? Come here. Come here. Can you not open the door? Are you just a dog? Did you come all this way to say hi to the cat? Life mission. Did you come all this way to... Oh, you're quite cute. Come here. Millie. Millie. Guys, let's get 1 million in the chat. Get 1 million in the chat. Let's see. Can I get it on camera? Let's get 1 million in the chat. Millie. You love to see it. That's so cute. Okay, have I messed things up? They're okay. Okay, Leicester City kick off the second half. Okay. Won the ball back immediately. Don't know how we lost possession like that again. Surely there's one thing we've learned in this game. It's how important possession is. But Leicester City pass it all the way back. I can see early on, like literally 20 seconds into the first half, that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has told us to put more pressure on them. Like literally 27 seconds, and you can see the pressure we're putting on. I don't think Matic will play the full 90 minutes, to be honest. I can see him going off in this half. Not because he's being bad, but because, I don't know, old man, old legs, you need to make that change. Edinson Cavani, don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of me in the comment section down below. You know what? I back if we had Edinson from Manchester City and put him up front, I bet you he could bag a goal or two a season. I think so. Okay, Leicester City passes it back. Bit of a sloppy-ish pass, but Leicester City's defense seems to be very well organized so far this game. Obviously, looking at the team, both teams obviously setting up the same way in the second half as they did the first. Okay, that's a better understanding of the way this was lined out. Van de Beek not really a wing, but more Pogba played as a wing, and Greenwood. Oh, Dean Henderson collects the ball in the midfield. That's good. That's how you should commentate. Just go quiet for a second. Go interesting. When Pogba's played in a wide position, he's done a decent job as a left or a right mid. I've been rather impressed. Okay. Harry Maguire, no mistakes. Oh, pass doesn't come off the way he wanted to against Telles. But don't worry, Matic just got you covered. Oh, Maguire, bit of an odd one to get it over to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Leicester City throw, not the best. We're making stupid mistakes in the back, to be honest. David De Gea on the bench. It's so good to see David De Gea there, Like, I genuinely miss seeing David De Gea. Because obviously him being my favorite player at Manchester. Oh, no, we've given the ball away in another sloppy area. And Dean Henderson has it covered. I was never worried. But David De Gea for years been my favorite Manchester United player. Like, probably like 6-7 years he's been my favorite. I miss it when he's not on the pitch. Edinson could replace Fred in the midfield position. Well, I can almost guarantee you he would have more successful passes, and he would have more assists. I'm pretty sure he already has more assists than Fred this Premier League season, if I'm not mistaken. That's really sad, but yeah, you know what? If Alisson gets picked as the main goalkeeper for Brazil, I reckon that they should just put Edinson in the midfield. That's what I would do, just so that you can play them both. Okay, Brendan Rodgers, once again, really respect what he's done to this Leicester City side, but it would be obviously huge for them if they won this, which they're not out of it, Let's not forget that Leicester City beat Manchester City in the beginning of the season. What was it, like a ridiculous score? Like I don't even remember, like 3-1, 4-1, 5-1. I don't know, some big score. Oh, Iosi Perez has so much space in the midfield, gets around Donny van der Beek. Okay, not a foul, apparently. Fred on the ball, can he do anything with it? Not quite, not quite. Indeed. You know what? I would be happy if we sold like Fred. Like, I'm not just saying that because Fred's had a bad game today, but just in general, if we got rid of Matic and we bought Ndidi, I would be very happy if we had Ndidi for like 3-4 years. He would be a game changer. We need a defensive midfielder like that. Hey. Okay, I can see the lag is quite bad on my side. It's not the best. Okay, Edinson Cavani. I swear Cavani didn't have like a beard last week, and now he's got like facial hair. I don't know. I guess that's how beards work. They grow fast. Just not quite mine. Mine's a bit of a slow one. But yeah, I miss my long hair. Look, if I had this facial hair with my long hair I used to, then I would look like Cavani. Okay, Leicester City have another chance up front. Nacho gets the ball back to Ndidi. Ndidi skills it around Fred. Ndidi gets it to Castagno, who's had a terrific season. Back to Ndidi, and they relax. They pass the ball back. Leicester City look dangerous on the ball, like they look very good. Suyunchu. Oh, and now Leicester City passing around the back. And it's going to be interesting if this somehow went to like penalties or something. I'd quite enjoy that from like an entertainment point of view. But I hope, as a fan, for fans' sake, I hope that Manchester United can pull it through. And oh my word, I cannot. Tillemans just pulled off an amazing goal. I cannot believe that. What am I just saying? What now? Now we're behind again. Tillemans is someone we should have signed. We should have signed him 2-3 years ago, but we are so bad. We are so bad. Shame looking at Teles. So, word of the story, or moral of the story, don't get a Brazilian for Manchester United. No, but as a whole, no, Teles had nothing to do with that. But as a whole, Manchester United's defense has been shocking. Look at that. How do you allow so much space? Why does Harry Maguire overrun it? And was it Fred running from behind? Couldn't. Man, what a disappointing goal to concede, We don't deserve to win this. We don't deserve to win this. Luckily, I'm saying this look, if I had to concede a goal, I'm happy it's beginning of second half so that we still have a chance to come back, but that's not what I want. Man, that's upset me. Look, Leicester City obviously have been great in the league as of late, but I still expect us to beat them. So Yonchu outpaces Mason Greenwood. What a surprise. Okay, luckily, do we have a corner here or is it a goal kick? Not too sure. Okay, goal kick. Not impressed. Not impressed in the slightest, to be honest. Can Fred Perez has had an underrated game, she that ball get through to Ian Nacho. Okay, Martial has come back a bit. Okay, good work rate, Martial. Good work rate. Okay, no, but Martial, now that Tellez is running up front, you are the striker. You need to run up front. Don't replace him in a left back position because that's not going to work for me. I swear, this team, that's a mood. That is a mood, just a mere. I understand that completely. Just like Manchester United, just please do something. Do something. We're going to have to make a change. 60th minute, when that rolls around, Manchester United better make a change, if not sooner. Bruno Fernandes seems to be warming up to an extent, or just at least watching on the sidelines. I need Bruno Fernandes to play in this game. Like, I'm sorry, we can't be dependent on one player, but if it means that he's going to get us the win, then we need Bruno Fernandes. Not impressed, not happy. Not happy. Hey, Melly, what do you think? You're not happy? I don't blame you for being. Think about you happy? Nope, no one here is happy. I can't believe that goal, man. How does that happen? How does that happen? Ian Nacho's had a fantastic game. Can we just say, but how do we not close in on them? Lindelof or Maguire, or whoever it was, should have closed in on space. This team gives me so much anxiety. I'm so tired of saying things just aren't good enough at Manchester United. But look, we've had a terrific season in terms of where we've gotten in all the competitions. But the fact that we lose games like this, if we lose it because of stupid mistakes, that's not on. I get it if Leicester City had well-worked goals, but in reality, we've just been shocking. Matic gets the ball up to Alex Telles. Can Alex Telles do anything with it? Is there a bit of skill? Yes, he can. Gets it to Pogba. Beautiful vision to find Greenwood. Greenwood has his pace. Okay, Fred, can he do anything from distance? Not quite. Get link. Cross into the box. Just met by Fofana. Can't do anything. And Cavani. Yes, Cavani must come on for Martial. I could not agree more. We need to see Cavani. We need to see a clinical striker. We need to see an actual striker. I mean, Cavani is in like the top 10 Champions League goal scorers of all time. Why can't we see more of them, please? But yeah, seems like Manchester United might have a handball, which could be good for them. Yes, in terms of a free kick. And Fred out. I agree with your comments, Justin. Yeah, I think Martial off, Fred off, Cavani on. Maybe Scott, if Scott is fit, get Scott on. Or even Bruno. Manchester United, you didn't even compete or contend for that header. So you had that every day of the week. Oh, this team, man. This team annoys me on every level. Beautiful scenery though, like purple clouds over the stadium. Come on. Okay, Telles crosses the ball into the box, met by Harry Maguire, but headed away by Söyüncü, the Harry Maguire replacement, which I would argue at the moment Söyüncü is better than Harry Maguire. I'll say that. Greenwood on an incredible run, but met by no one. How can you run around 2 or 3 players like that and not do a simple pass? I don't get that. How? What a goal! Ooh, was that Matic? That would have been beautiful. Wow, that would have been something else. That was a shot. What a shot that was, you know. If that went in, I would have taken back any bad comments I've ever said about Telles. Not that I think I've said anything bad about him before. You know, we're applying a lot of pressure on Leicester City, which I like, but I don't know. Brendan Rodgers has set out a really well-worked team today, not just tactic-wise, but in terms of his balance between defense and attacking players. Like, he's got no middle players. He's got no middle players that can be either this or this. Maybe Tillemans, but majority of his players are great defense and then he's got great attack. And he somehow works that balance really, really well. Oh, no way, Jamie Vardy free on goal. I cannot believe it. He misses. I'll take that. Cavani should have scored that. How? I'll give this team. How do we make a mistake like that? Look at that. How do we do that? I'm surprised Jamie Vardy didn't go for the far corner, to be honest. But we should have considered that. How bad are we today? How bad are we? Oh, I'm not enjoying this game anymore. Look, obviously, I'm not just being salty because it's like, oh, my team's not winning. But I'm not. We're not playing well. And the reality of the fact is I don't enjoy a game if we're not doing well. Maguire gets it back to Matic. Can Matic pop it over? I think take either Matic or Fred off and bring on Scott. Look, Matic hasn't been that bad. Maybe that's what I think. But also, look, Donny van de Beek, haven't seen much of him throughout this whole game either. I don't know if he's touched the ball. Not great. Okay, late on in the game, we need to take advantage. Who is good player on the bench? Yeah, I think we need to start like bringing in like really good like bench players. We need to like because obviously I think we have more depth at the moment in Leicester City, especially because of their injuries. But we need to make use of the Cavani's, of the Bruno Fernandes, of players like that. We need to like take care of that and use our advantage. I'm not sure what the substitutes rule is in terms of the FA Cup. If you're allowed 3 substitutes, 5 substitutes, but yeah, hopefully we make big changes. To be honest. Oh, Leicester City threw on another attack. Jamie Vardy's just unstoppable at the moment. Oh, Harry Maguire clears it away. Come on, miscommunication between Fred and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Sort it out. Sort it out. Jose Perez gets it through to Ndidi. Ndidi gets it over to Albrighton. Can Tellez defend it? No. Oh, Lindelof clears the ball away from Vardy. Vardy has looked dangerous in the last 5 minutes. I haven't seen Jamie Vardy the entire game, but he's really stood out. Okay, Paul Pogba got the ball in great area, but Fred kind of messes it up. I don't know. Not enjoying watching Fred at the moment. Not good. Okay, Schmeichel collects the ball, gets it to Sionchu. Dude, half an hour left. I don't know if Leicester City are going to hold on to the ball, but I don't make it easy for us in any way, shape, or form. Ndidi, beautiful pass into Perez. Or, no, sorry, Iheanacho, not Ndidi. Ooh, Perez skyrocketed that shot, not even close. But the fact that they're getting so many chances, that is what's upsetting me, to be honest. They should not be getting this many chances. Oh, Donny van der Beek, great run. Can he do anything with it? No, loses possession, but gets it through to Martial. Come on, no, Donny van der Beek. I wouldn't do that if I was you. I don't know why Donny van der Beek like snuck in from behind and went around Martial instead of continuing his run down the wing. But you know what? Manchester City, I mean, why do I keep saying that? Manchester United won a foul in a pretty good area. Whether it was actually a foul, I don't think so. I don't think so. But let's hope we can do something from this position. Come on, bring Bruno Fernandes on or someone to take the free kick. This is a brilliant area for this. Or even Rashford. Is Rashford injured? I don't know where Rashford is. No, but I'm hoping Manchester United from this position can at least create something from the set piece. I'm going to assume Tellez is going to take it. Okay, Luke Shaw, Cavani, and Bruno Fernandes, all three at the same time, and even Scott McTominay in the back. That is a deadly bench. Can we just talk about our depth there? When you're able to have like a strong starting lineup by like individuals and bring on Bruno, Shaw, Cavani, McTominay, that's one thing Solskjaer's brought to this team is squad depth because because Jose Mourinho's United team didn't have depth. Oh, Tellez just overplays and overcooks the cross, if you may. Okay, big changes to be made on the bench. 31 for 18, so Matic coming off for Bruno. Paul Pogba coming off for Scott. Okay, that's an interesting one. No, don't tell me Fred is staying on. Don't tell me Fred is staying on. What is wrong with you? Are you going to change two of your midfielders and neither of those are Fred? I'm shocked. I'm shocked. This is a brand new. This is really interesting to see. Like Oh, and Donny van de Beek off. It's very odd to see like the entire team change. That's a big move from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to make like 4 or 5 big moves at once. Don't know if I agree with taking off Paul Pogba though. He's been brilliant throughout the game. But let's hope we can do something here. Feel sorry for Donny van de Beek for not really having a fantastic game, but hasn't been awful. You know, the fact that we've literally redone and reworked our entire team here could be huge. That could be a huge move tactically. Paul Pogba on the bench. You know, Paul Pogba's had a very decent game, I'd say. Okay, good passing from Manchester United. Martial on the ball, still got possession. Gets it to Greenwood. Greenwood gets it to Scott McTominay. Look how much more fresh we look now that we've made all these changes. I love it. Like we just look so much more positive, and that's the thing with football. I think it's more of a mentality than a physicality kind of thing, or whatever you want to say. Instead of the actual players, I think it's your mental state. Now that we've got fresh players on, we're like, oh yeah, we've got energy. Let's go, and that's what I love to see. Okay, let's see. Can Bruno Fernandes, with his first touch of the game that I can think of, with this crossing from the corner. Ooh, met Maguire. Not the best. I would have preferred for Luke Shaw to take it. Luke Shaw's crosses have been very good lately. Scott gets it to Bruno. Ball goes fully through. Okay, but apparently not over the line, and you can see obviously Cavani is calling for that. Whether it was or wasn't, I'm not too sure. Okay, 25 minutes left. Manchester United have to really pull out all their cards here. All their tricks and everything. Jeez, we made so many subs, they're still showing the subs at the top of the screen. Okay, Leicester City on a great attack here. We really can't cost it. Yeah. Okay, Fred. Okay, good recovery. Can you pop it over to Bruno? Okay, gets the ball to Bruno. Scott, maybe make a run. Don't play so safe. Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Greenwood. Okay, Greenwood and Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Let's see what they can do together. Come get it to Bruno. Not quite. I would like to see Bruno do something in a game like this. He needs to do something big. Yes, ball into the box by Shaw. Oh, not quite. Aaron, can you get it to Scott? Yes, Greenwood in a great area. Wan-Bissaka. Ooh, off of Cavani's chest. You know what? I like that. We've been a lot more positive since those changes. Look, it's only been like 4 or 5 minutes, but we're looking a lot more positive. Okay, what can Bruno do from this corner? Once again, would prefer Luke Shaw. Okay, Luke on the ball. Can you do anything with it? Crosses it in. Scott! Ooh, great save by Schmeichel. That's what I'm talking about. Why can't Luke Shaw take the corners? He's so good with his crossing at the moment. With Bruno Fernandes, he's brilliant with through balls to get it through. But like through like 2-3 players. But when it comes to crosses, I think Luke Shaw's best in the team at the moment. That's my opinion. I've just realized I've listened to this entire game with like mute on, like with no volume. So I've got no idea what the commentators or anyone has said, which is so bizarre. I guess I've just been keeping myself busy by talking. But Luke Shaw, come on, hold on to possession. Oh, okay, Luke Shaw did very well there. Come on, no, that's a yellow card for him. For Perez kicking the ball away, that's a yellow card. You give that every single day of the week. Ref, you have to give him a yellow. That was disgusting. You can't do that. Surely it's a yellow card for the foul and then a yellow card for kicking the ball away. That's stupid. Okay. Oh, sorry. Albrighton was the player who kicked the ball away. That's why he got a yellow card. Like, that's such a dumb mistake. Like, that always gets a yellow card. Why would you do that? And it's such an unnecessary thing to do. It's not like you accidentally fouled the ball away after the whistle. Okay, Manchester United looking very good on the attack here. Very promising. Saka get the ball into Bruno. Bruno can't quite get it through to Greenwood. Okay, so Yunchu uses all his pace to run down the wing. And it's a great ball. He gets it straight through to Iheanacho. Oh no, Jamie Vardy versus Maguire. And Maguire uses his strength to push him off. Oh, come on, Lindelof, clear the ball away. I can't have a Manchester United mistake here. Oh, Martial still on the ball. Players flying absolutely every which direction. Oh, Iheanacho's had a fantastic game. In my books, in my opinion, I would put Iheanacho as my player to watch. He's had a fantastic game. Or not my player to watch, sorry, my man of the match. I guess I'm so used to my Premier League prediction videos with my players to watch. Okay, Maguire gets to Scott McTominay, gets to Fred. Can Fred create? I'm surprised Fred's still on, but he's been decent since the change was made. Okay, Bruno Fernandes gets it to Marshall. Like, we just look like a fully, brand new team now that we've made those subs. And I like that bold move. Greenwood can't quite get the... I forgot, 20 minutes left. I forgot that we're actually 2-1 down. I forgot we're a goal down. I don't know. The goals we've conceded today have been odd. Bruno Fernandes is all into the box and cleared away. Bruno, ball into the box. Why is Luke Shaw not taking him? Luke Shaw is a million times better at crosses into the box. Why can't Luke Shaw take the corners? I don't know. I don't agree with it. Aaron Wan-Bissaka still on possession, gets it through to Greenwood, gets it to Scott McTominay, gets it back to Greenwood. What a beautifully worked piece of play there. Oh, Sionchu's just had the slide tackle of the season. What on earth was that? That was pretty impressive. That was very impressive. That was pretty good. Hey, Emily, what do you think? Oh, Lindelof, come clear it away. Don't do anything stupid. Yes, Bruno, get the ball up front. Can we just talk about for a second how my dog's pretty much broken her neck to lie down there? That's quite cute. That's very cute. I enjoy that. That's quite cute. Words exchanged between Scott McTominay and the ref, I think, is probably the polite way to say it. Now, did Scott McTominay get the ball? Perez was a lad. I would not fight him. But probably a foul at the end of the day, but I wouldn't say a card. Okay, and Perez going off for Leicester City. You know what? He's had a brilliant game. He's had a fantastic game up until this point. He deserves a lot of credit for the 70 minutes that he did play. Okay. Midfielder Klopp, who just went off for Ayoze Perez. Be interesting to see what happens here. It's very bizarre to think about. Genuinely, Leicester City have had players over the years like a Harry Kane in their team, N'Golo Kante, Riyad Mahrez. They've had Maguire, they've had Chilwell. It's so weird to think that they've lost players like that, but yet they've still stayed close to the top. For a team like Leicester City, that's very impressive. And that just proves to us maybe Leicester City are genuinely a top team in the world. Oh, bit of an odd one. Is that a corner? Come on, Manchester United. 17 minutes left. Surely you can bring something back, right? I'm really hoping Manchester United can bring something from that. I'm going to be upset if we lose this, to be honest. Really, I'm going to be upset. On the other hand, Manchester United have had a tough pile of games all in a row. Don't forget, they've played Manchester City, AC Milan. Recently, they also played Chelsea. They've played a lot of big games. So you have to feel somewhat sorry for Manchester United. But you know what? It happens to most teams. A fixture pile up, if you may. And sometimes that just means that you play all the tough teams at once. But Manchester United have done well considering they've gained points in all those games. Yes. Oh, Maguire, long range shots, but not even close to on target. Leicester is like the Ajax of the Premier League. Well, yeah, no, not in terms of they're not at the top of the league or not the favourites always to win it. But you're one of those teams that always has good players, always at the top, but yet always loses and sells its best players, but still stays at the top. I get what you mean by that, yeah, because they can sell whoever, obviously a Donny van de Beek or a De Ligt or whoever they've sold over the years, they've still looked very, very strong. But yeah, Manchester United on a counter attack here, but ball goes straight out. Bruno Fernandes looks somewhat injured. What's he holding? I don't know what he's holding. Where's he hurt? Gets kicked right between the legs by Johnny Evans. That can't be pleasant. But Scott McTominay gets it to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. You can't give Johnny Evans a yellow card for that, surely, can you? I don't know. Fred gets the ball in a dangerous area. Can he get it to Harry Maguire? Come on, Luke. Fall a tiny bit back. To Fred. Okay, no foul. Okay, come, Fred. That's where you get up and you start. You realize that you haven't won the foul, that it's time to start playing again. Okay, like I meant, like Ajax, they develop players. Yes, no, exactly. I know what you meant. Obviously, like they build those players up and like stuff like that. No, I know exactly what you meant by Leicester City's like Ajax. They build those players up, and then the rest of the world steals them away. Okay, Fred gets the ball. Oh, Fred, come on! Why are you still on the pitch? Fred, you've definitely been the worst player for out of every player that's been on the pitch today. By far the worst performer. That's not good. I feel sorry for Fred to an extent, but I feel angry, obviously. Okay, come on, Scott. Close marking on Fred. Yes, then let him go. Surely that's not a foul. Like Scott, like would genuinely like my hands are up. I didn't hold on to you or anything. United don't seem to have good scouts. Um, I don't know. It's a tricky one to say. I almost kicked a bottle of water over. I never know what to quite say to stuff like that on whether they have good scouts or not. Obviously, bring in good youngsters and stuff like that. We've had great youngsters over the years. Don't forget that. We've obviously had Angel Gomez, Chong. Obviously, we've got like Diallo. We've got a bunch of youngsters and stuff like that. Oh, no way. 3-1. 3-1. Ian Nacho's had a fantastic game. 3-1. An assist and 2 goals for Ian Nacho. How on earth? How do you do that, Manchester United? How have you done that? Harry Maguire. Don't wear my club's armband ever. I'm upset. Dude. How Ian Nacho's had a fantastic month overall. As I said, I don't care about that. We should be able to defend him. Oh, Scott couldn't reach the heights, unfortunately. Scott, you need to be more physical. You need to make sure you're marking your man because Ian Nacho, way too much space, and Dean Henderson did all he could. Really, he did. This team. This team. I'm not a fan. This team bums me out, dude. I hate it. Madison celebrating in the stands. Why could we not sign Madison? Excuse me. Look, I know we've got Fernandes at the moment, but we can clearly get another attacking midfielder. We got Donny van de Beek. Can we sell Donny and get Madison, please? Oh man, I'm just so tired of being like unimpressed with my team, of it just being like not good enough. I don't know. I'm upset. Okay, bye, cat. See, even she's leaving. Even the even the no, I can't swear. I'm live streaming. Even the flipping cat doesn't want to stay and watch. Millie, what do you say? Are you not impressed? Strong word from our sponsor. Millie is not impressed. Millie is not impressed. Oh, let me. Oh gosh, where was my camera? There we go. That's much better. Okay, 10 minutes left of the game. We are 2 goals down. We're not going to win this. We're not going to win this. We're not going to get a draw. We're not going to win this. As a fan, I like to be optimistic, but the way we've been playing, we have been horrible. And I knew it. I knew we wouldn't win this. The second reached half time, even when it was 1-1, I just I felt it. You know, even those, yes, that is it. Even though these are hard times, United till I die. Yeah, I get it. Well, in general, the times are not tough. I mean, Manchester United second on the Premier League table. We're through to the next stage of the Europa League. We're through to like the semi-finals. We have been terrific. But this specific game, I'm upset, but still United till I die. But you know, with the way the season's gone for Manchester United, been very proud of them, but not a good game, unfortunately. And that happens every now and then. Not happy. Okay, Luke Shaw gets it to Harry Maguire, pops it over to Aaron. Can we at least get 1 goal back for pride's sake? I'm okay if we lose 3-2, to be honest. Like, I don't want to lose it all, but can we at least bring it back to 3-2? Passing it backwards isn't going to get 3-2, though. If I see Lindelof and Harry Maguire pass to each other one more time within... Okay, good, they passed it off to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Mason Greenwood, can he pop the ball? Oh, no, sorry, Bruno Fernandes. Oh, Aaron Wan-Bissaka tackled like 2-3 players in one tackle. How did he do that? Aaron Wan-Bissaka still on his great run to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno gets it through to Greenwood, but Greenwood has nothing with it. Yeah, but when we lose games against Sheffield and mid-table teams, we are struggling. Yeah, obviously, but a season in general this season, you have to admit, I didn't go into the season thinking we'd be second or third. I thought fourth, maybe even fifth this Premier League season. So in general, what I'm saying is if we end the season in the top 3, we can call the season a success. But yeah, obviously, we've played very disappointing games where we've lost games where we shouldn't have, like versus Crystal Palace in the beginning of the season, Sheffield United, stuff like that. We haven't been where we should. But you know what? United till I die, I guess. Yeah, Jamie Vardy coming off for Chowdhury. Let's see what he can create. That's a bit of an odd change, but you know, wow, Ian Nacho has been brilliant. He has been brilliant this game. Can we just say that? Without a shadow of a doubt, the player to watch and man of the match for this game. I'm so disappointed in this team. Manchester United, you have let me down today. Big time. But overall, it's a successful season. Yep. Yep. As long I just want to end on a high note, you know. Even if we get kicked out of this, I at least want to look okay like getting kicked out of this. I at least want to lose 3-2 if we lose. Yeah, but going back to that, what's an easy header for Iheanacho to make, to be honest? What? Ooh. 7 minutes left. Look, Manchester United aren't going to win this. Fafana, what weird broken heart is that shaven in the back of your neck? That looks awful. Why would you do that? Fred just been subbed off for Diallo. Okay, Diallo. Oh, I forgot about him. The next Messi. He is going to score. Ah, I almost spilled coffee now. He's going to score like 3 goals. Yeah, Nacho has been amazing this game. He has. He has. He makes me feel like if Vardy wasn't at Leicester City, that they would still be okay. Got my water in my one hand and coffee in my other. Oh, my coffee's cold now. I hate that. Okay, can Lindelof do anything with the ball? Gets it to Diallo. Come on, Ahmed. Oh, loses the ball, loses possession. That's not what you want to do early on in your only chance of the game so far. Oh, come on, don't let. Oh, yes, good tackle, Maguire. Yeah, Nacho, like surely hand down. It's a pity that they don't link all competitions together because, like, I would put him down as like Premier League Player of the Month almost by the way he's played. But obviously, this isn't Premier League. But just in general, Ian Nacho has been very, very impressive throughout the whole of March. To be honest, I've been impressed with him. Oh, Greenwood, can you win the ball back? Yes, Martial, come on, do something, do something, do something. And Evans gets the ball. It's so painful watching your team like just struggle, you know? Like knowing that they could be better but struggling. It sucks. But we haven't even look, we haven't been great, I'll admit that. But Leicester City, I'll give it to them. They've been the better team. It's not that we've been bad, it's they've been good. Okay, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, pop it forward to Diallo. Diallo can use his pace. If if Diallo scores, then everyone will be like, "Oh my God, new Lionel Messi, better than all right wing players." Yep, that's how the world works. That's exactly how the world works. The next Messi. Well, just to let you know, I'm pretty sure Diallo has scored more goals for Manchester United than Messi ever did. Yes, Messi didn't play for Manchester United, but that's not the point. Diallo better than Messi, by the way, because of that. Ooh, okay. Chowdhury holding on to Harry Maguire. Can't do that. Okay, come on, please. Can we do something from this free kick? I pray. I pray we do something from this free kick. Come on, Bruno. Oh, come on, free kick. Surely you can score it. Come, this is very similar to the one versus Liverpool. Oh my word, Schmeichel. What a save. What a save. Bruno, you couldn't have done much more with that. That was brilliant. Well done. But unfortunately, Schmeichel had that covered every step of the way. What a beautiful free kick. But luckily, it leads to a corner. Can Bruno get the box in to meet anyone's head? No, not quite. Mason Greenwood. No, don't lose possession there. Okay, can Luke Shaw fall back? Yes, he can. Can he get it through to Aaron? Gets it through to Aaron. You know what? Eight attempts from Manchester United, 4 on target. Look, it's tough. It's a tough, but I expect us to get more on target. By the way, we need to be more clinical with our chances. What a disappointing game, to be honest. 2 minutes left. And Manchester United knocked out. I can't believe it. I genuinely can't believe it. I thought Manchester United would be sure favourites too. Well, that doesn't mean that they weren't favourites, but they. Yeah, it's upsetting. And then Foden gets a goal and assist, and they'd be like, bruh, Greenwood is so much better. Yeah, what? And then Foden, sorry, I was just watching the game. And then Foden gets a goal and assist, and they'd be like, bruh, much better, and Ahmed is the real goat. Well, you see, I'm a Manchester United fan. I think that Greenwood is great, but Foden has been on a different level as of late. Yeah, but that's the one problem. Literally, I hate how biased football fans can be. I've genuinely heard like them people say, "Oh yeah, if who do you think is going to be the next Messi if it wasn't for Haaland and Mbappe?" And people genuinely say Saka, like Bayako Saka from Arsenal. Like, there's no way you can tell me that Saka is going to be as good as Messi. You can no way say that you think of Saka as the same level of Mbappe and Haaland. That is ridiculous. That's opinion. That's always been the worst. Okay, Aaron on Bissaka to Bruno. Oh, good tackle off Ian Nacho, but Ian Nacho still has the ball. How do you tackle Ian Nacho twice? There, good work, Harry Maguire, to get the ball. Is the number at the back of your shirt ripped? I can't tell. If Ian Nacho got a hat trick against us, I swear I'll cry. Foden is class. I agree. Full Foden is class. I still think Mason Mount is better. To me, Mason Mount is the best English young attacking midfielder. Like, he has it all for me. And I think Foden, it's very like even who I think's better. I'm not sure who it is, but obviously I like Full Foden quite a lot. But I mean, I like Mason Mount quite a lot. Messi at 19 was way better than Saka at 19. You know, and I think that Saka's okay, but it's just because this Arsenal team's awful. At the other end of the spectrum, though, I don't think you could ever compare any player, especially a youngster, to like Messi and Ronaldo, because Messi and Ronaldo, you have to only compare yourself to yourself. That's the only way you can improve. Compare yourself to your past self. But yeah, no, Saka, he has potential, but I don't know. It's not fair to compare him to Messi and Ronaldo. And I've seen stats saying, oh, yeah, at this age, after this many games, this is how many goals and assists and whatever Ronaldo had. And at the exact same amount of games and everything, this is how much Saka has. And Saka's so much better. Da, da, da. It's like, I don't know, different eras. They played for different teams. That's, you can't compare. You can't compare 20 or 10, 15 years ago to now. Okay, so 3 minutes of extra time. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does not look happy, and rightly so. We're not going to score 2 goals in the next 2 minutes. It's not going to happen. I don't know. I'm disappointed. I hate it when a game comes to this point because you're like, well, we're not going to win. That's the reality. Martial, straight to Schmeichel. Okay. 2 minutes left. Look, nothing's going to come from it. Who is better? Let me put that question up on screen. Who is better, Cavani on his day or Firmino on his day? Well, I would have to. It's a very tricky one, but I have to go for Cavani, obviously, because he is a out and out striker. Where Firmino, I don't know, he needs other players to play well for him to look good. Okay, final minute and a half of the game. I think it's fair to say that. I think it's fair to say that we've lost this one, unfortunately. But yeah, sorry, I was just concentrating on the game because I'm upset. But yeah, Cavani and Firmino. I would have to say Cavani on his day. Bye, travel safe. I'd have to say Cavani's a better striker because obviously Cavani goes down as one of the best strikers in European history. But Firmino, I don't know, he's a centre forward, so it's hard for me to compare a striker to a false nine. Oh, 30 seconds left. I'm not gonna lie, I actually just want this game to be done. I'm that upset. We've played a horrible game, and Ian Nacho, what a man. the Lamborghini. Fred is shit. Yeah, you could say that again. Let's get that on screen. What an awful game he's had. But as a team, Manchester United, this is not good enough. This is not the performance I've wanted to see from you. I think Solskjaer, I get it, he wanted to rest the players, but I don't know. I think one or two players that were benched needed to start. Fred, I don't know if I would have started Fred or Matic or Donny van de Beek, or I don't know. I'm very unsatisfied with this team as a whole, to be honest. And there we go. Game done. Manchester United are out of the FA Cup. I don't know. I actually have no words for how disappointed I am with the team. Player of the match, in my opinion, has to be Ian Nacho. 2 goals, 1 assist. And not even that, he's just been brilliant. Flop of the match, dare I say it, it might just be Fred. But I don't know, even without that stupid Fred mistake, we conceded 2 goals. As a total, Manchester United not looking good enough. Greenwood, obviously, with the goal for Manchester United, but in terms of attack, it wasn't there for... Well, why did we not start Cavani? Excuse me, we needed Cavani, and I'm pretty sure I saw Daniel James on the bench. We needed that pace up front. So going against Leicester City, it was never going to be easy. But you know what? It should never have been embarrassing either. 3-1 loss to Ian Nacho. Who can you be bar Manchester United and Sheffield United to say that? Oh gosh, how embarrassing, guys. That's not good. Hopefully Manchester United can bounce back and get a result versus Leicester City. I'm pretty sure playing Manchester City in the Premier League, yet they still managed to put forward a strong team. Manchester United, you should have done the same. You should have put forward a stronger team. Not good enough. Unfortunately, that is the case. Manchester United, if only somehow you could go straight to the final without the semi-final and final. Yeah, unfortunately, another one bottled, another competition we're out of. We should win the Europa League, saying that. There's 1 or 2 tough teams like Arsenal and Roma. Those two. What a disappointing game. Going forward, learn from this. I'm not going to say, don't play Fred, even though Fred made the mistake. I would just say, be more confident with your passes. Be more sure of your passes. Attacking-wise, Martial just might not be the way. I don't know. Every time I comment on what Manchester United can improve on, it's the exact same thing as I said the game before. Which is the problem with Manchester United, because you feel like we as fans, not manager, knows it or knows how to solve it. I'm just disappointed over with Manchester United, and hopefully things can turn to a better side. And you know what? I'll say this. I hope Leicester City really do compete for, because they look brilliant in this game. They deserve more trophies in their cabinet, and they were brilliant. Well done, Leicester City. You are by far the better team, but yeah. Where am I from? As just a mere question. Thank you for your question. Yeah, I'm from South Africa. I hope that you enjoyed the game. Delamine, if you haven't seen, I do regular longs. I try to do 1 to 2 a week. Along with that, I do regular stuff on my channel, so make sure to subscribe. It's probably going to be it for this game. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the support. Thank you for all that stuff. Manchester United, once again, just not good enough, I expect. But thank you so much for watching. If you haven't liked already, subscribe to catch more of the stuff in the future. This has been fun. FY, double in. Until next time.